Come on, let's have a little. Let's
Oh.
Hey, miss, I hate to do this.
You, how could you?
You take it easy. You was bailing Plum Estate. I had to.
My car! How could this possibly happen? What will Daddy say? I just don't know.
Well, now, the way I saw it, you was going too fast to make that turn, and since you couldn't jump the fence, you just went right through it. I'd say you was lucky to be around.
I was barely doing 80.
Well, now, from old Betsy there, it looked more like 180, and wanting to end it all at that.
A subconscious motivation, trying to escape from my worldly problems.
No, for a gal like you.
Thanks, but I've got problems that are out of this world, and now they're the worst.
Well, I'd say the very fact that you're not out of this world would seem anything but the worst.
Maybe you're right, but I do have an immediate problem, other than execution for wiping out my car, and it's simply, how do I get back to Waymount? You going that way?
Well, if I wasn't, I would. Kind of where I come from, a lady gets primary consideration.
Oh.
Oh, say, you aren't hurt nowhere, are you?
Aside from a bit of water, everything's A-okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's sure. I mean, that's right lucky, miss.
I'm sorry. My name's Judy. Judy Grant.
I'm, Jesse Crawford from Cussettville.
Cussettville?
Of course, Rumpus County, Arkansas.
Oh, of course. Well, I'm very pleased to meet you, Sir Jesse. My knight with the shining guitar.
Well, I'm mighty pleased you did, even though it's mighty costly to your daddy.
Oh.
You're lucky this old jalopy of mine made it long when it did. Oh, it'd be plumb calamitous for an innocent young girl like you to be stuck out here in this wilderness.
Oh, why does every man think I'm so positively innocent? Oh, it's not what you think. But I don't think you'd understand anyway. You look like a boy without problems. Like you're not bugged with this crazy, mixed-up world.
Oh, it's all a struggle, really. Yeah, it's all uphill. Now, it's my guess just about every living thing has a pretty rough time making things go. Like, green lights for old Betsy here.
Oh, but Betsy's not a living thing.
Uh-oh. Now you got an offender.
Very well, then. I apologize, old girl.
Thank you, miss.
Do you and Betsy have any friends at Weymouth?
No, I was just fixing on trying to get into college there, in Waymont, that is.
You? Really?
I know I don't come out like no college fella, but I figure if a guy's gonna get any place today, he's got to get himself a stack of learning. That's what I'm aiming to do. I already sent in my application.
Well, maybe I can do something to help. You see, I know this school very well, and a friend of mine is a very good friend of the dean.
Well, hey, I'd sure appreciate it. See, back home, a boy from the farm isn't thought of too much when it comes to higher learning. His folks usually think farming's just fine for him, except maybe plunking a guitar and singing some hillbilly tunes.
Don't you worry. I have a friend. Take that everywhere.
Most everywhere. If I get tuneful and I ain't got it, I feel plumb miserable.
Oh. Poor Fitzy. What does she say when she sees me like this?
Fitzy?
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Just let me guess. You were in one of those wild demonstrations, got beaten up, and landed in the jug.
No, I was in a...
And this character went your bail, I suppose.
Fitzy, stop jumping to conclusions. Oh, no. Come right back here.
All right, then. What happened?
Fitzy, this is Jesse Crawford. My car was in a wreck, and Jesse drove me home.
Hi, Fitzy. Is Tim home? Is he here yet?
He's here already. Go back to the pool. He'll be down faster than you can say bikini. Man, oh, man, where does a body rest around here? All right, now what about that car?
Well, I was...
All right, you know where it is. Go right back. All right, kids, all right. Hurry up. Hurry up. Now, you better hurry in, child. I don't want Mr. G to see you in this condition. Fact is, I don't want him to see this condition either. Well, thanks for the ride, fella. Goodbye.
Oh, no. Jesse's going to stay right here to meet a friend of the dean.
All right, if you say so. But must he tote that thing along?
Well, you see,
Fitzy, he never ventures anywhere without it.
Oh, I see. One of the security substitutes, I suppose. All right. Add another oddball to the party. Now, hurry upstairs, dear. Make yourself presentable before your dad comes home. And you wait in there.
Be a sweetheart, Fitzy, and get my things out. I'll be up in a minute, okay?
One girl plus a wrecked car equals 10 more gray hairs for Mr. G. I knew it. I knew it. You should have been grounded after the last time.
Excuse, Fitz. All the girls here yet?
As if you didn't know. They're here all right and dressed to the teeth. And you better get this soiree over before Mr. G makes the scene. I don't think he'll appreciate the lessons being served up by that sex bomb you loosely refer to as a teacher.
Don't be a square, Fitzy.
Square behind the 8 ball if you don't get the swinging session over soon.
Not a gal, Fitzy. I love you when you're bugged.
Hey, Tim, come here a minute.
Oh, hiya, sis.
What's up today? So far, it looks like we might be raided.
Oh, I really got something rolling this time.
Jesse, this is my brother, Tim. He's Fitzy's personal delinquency problem. You see, we never knew our mother, and Daddy has too much to do running Weymouth's establishment.
You what? You might say we don't know him either.
You mean, your daddy runs the entire college?
Well, that's him, the Honorable John W. Grant. Enemy of hate, love, article number 1. Soft-spoken patriarch of Waymont youth. That's him.
Ooh, hey.
I told you I had a friend.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Tim, what's keeping you? We're all ready to go.
Hold it, me beauties. The operator has arrived. Hey, Phoebe's gonna make for the go-go tonight. Instead of twisting this way, you do it horizontally. Get for the sacred iliac. Hey, Judy, Regal's coming over too tonight. Let's go, go, go.
Rigo and my mad brother. Their latest lunacy consists of go-going and heading up an underground rebellion on campus.
What kind of rebellion?
Tim's idol, Rigo, is the leader of a movement to allow freer speech on campus, political and otherwise.
That otherwise sounds like trouble to me.
No, not exactly. Still, there is a sticky problem. Dad insists on solving everything with time and patience. But the kids want action, and a lot of them think Rigo can get it for them.
And, Tim, your brother, he's not on your pa's side?
Tim thinks it's very smart to be out of sight, forming an opposite opinion for the sake of argument. Anyway, he practically hero worships Rigo.
Judy, fly up here on the double.
Coming, Fitzy. Why don't you wait at the pool? I won't be but a minute.
Tim, I'm really glad you asked me over today. I think the dance is the most, and
Sure, okay, Melly. I thought you'd dig it.
I dig you too, Tim.
Oh, come off it, baby. No time for that now. Now, don't go dramatic on me. I dig you too, Melly, but I've got a lot of other things on my mind today.
What things, Tim?
You know, boss stuff. Look, I'll explain later.
Sure.
Quiet, quiet, everybody. Pay close attention, as we will now have a demonstration from our nutty opposition, Mr. Eddie Stewart, better known as Rock-Headed Red, of his latest invention. Pay close watch, as you may see scientific history in the making, or the end of the Eggheads candidate for student body prez.
You look like something escaped from a circus. It does.
I can see by the glow of your intelligent faces that you'd all like to know more about this ingenious device which I bear to science. Very well, I'll let you in on it. Only because patents have already been applied for. Bright students of Weymouth U, you are the first to view the Eddie Stewart Space Scuba Cap. It works like this. I put the mask over my face, and as it's put on, I can jump into the water, and my Phrygian formula comes from here. Oh. Well, as I meant to say, this gives the wearer about a half-hour supply of oxygen. Now, that's doing away with those heavy tanks. I will now submerge inside this pool and return topside in 30 minutes.
Hold it, girls. He's all right. He's just knocked out a little. Just give him some air.
Throw some water in his face.
He just had that.
Then I'll get some smelling salts.
Well, hold it. He's coming around.
Hey, you all right now?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I guess that's the way the surf crashes. Ooh, I gotta make a note. Next time, feet first.
Huh.
Are you sure you don't need some mouth-to-mouth resuscitation?
Not right now. But I do wish I was in the mood, though.
Well, now that you're all wet, hero, you may as well join the class. You can get a bathing suit over in the bathhouse.
No, thanks. I got some dry things in the car.
Okay, girls. That's it for today. Let's go.
Come on, Eddie, I'll help you out.
Okay.
Careful.
Hello there. I don't think we've met.
I reckon not. I'm Jesse Crawford.
From?
Oh, no place you ever heard of, I guess.
You'd be surprised. Let's see, I've been to, Texas and Alabama and Arkansas.
Arkansas?
That's you,
Yeah.
Arkansas. Hi, I'm Bibi Vandermeer.
Sorry.
Hey, I haven't seen you around. You go to school here?
No. Well, that is not yet. Besides, it don't look like these folks around here are gonna cotton to me.
Well, nobody likes a fraidy cat, honey. You look plumb scared as a treed raccoon. Hey, come on, cheer up. These cats aren't any more hip than your former neighbors, although they may think so. They're pretty cool once you get to know them.
You been here a long time?
Quite a spell, you might say. But I'm no student.
Hey, Phoebe?
Coming. I'll see you later, Jess.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Keep that Ozark chin up. Bye.
Thank you, miss.
Man, that's some kind of character Judy picked up on. She really digs the weirdest.
I don't know. He's kind of nice. Just shy, that's all. And anyway, Rigo's not such a creep, and your sister seems to be heading pretty strong in his direction.
That reminds me. You wouldn't be getting a little hung up on Buddy Rigo yourself, would you, Phoebe?
You're putting me on, right? Are you kidding? That guy wouldn't look at me if I... Here comes the devil.
Oh, welcome, Rig. Just thought I'd get a little goodwill going for the cause. Great idea, don't you think? Phoebe teaches the girls a new a-go-go, the girls show them in, and we've got organization. I mean, well, we've got them on their level, right?
Just cool it, will you, Tim? Haven't I asked you to take orders and leave the thinking in this operation to me? If word of this sort of business gets to the administration, where do you think we'll be? This campaign requires serious thinking. It's serious business.
Well, so is go-go in serious business. Look, the kids dig it, right? Well, you get them relaxed, and then they get happy, and then, pow, you hit them in the brain area.
It would please me, young lady, if you stayed with your own special area and kept out of mine.
See?
What did I tell you?
Well, don't blame her, Rig. It was my idea, but well, we can do it your way if that's the way you want it.
That's just the way I want it. And I think the faster you got away from here, the better. I'll drop you on my way home.
See you, Rig.
What's the big idea? How many times have I told you I don't want you coming anywhere near the campus?
Oh, no.
And you wind up putting on a free exhibition at the dean's house.
Don't start in now. Don't look now, dear, but I see your current mental interest heading in this direction.
Just keep it cool. Hello, sweetheart. Glad you came out. I stopped by to see Tim and found this. Your brother's some running mate.
Well, Rigo, boys will be boys, and Tim more than qualified.
That's the trouble. I've tried to pound it into his granite gray matter that this go-go business is strictly off campus. We've got more important things to do.
I'm certain you have. Say, I'd like you to meet a prospective undergrad.
Mind if I meet him later? I'm in a rush, and I promised to drop Miss Vandermeer.
Oh, really? Well, if you must, you must. Goodbye.
Remember what I told you now. Don't let him get you down.
Thanks, I'll try not to.
Sorry I was so long, Jessie. Miss Vandermeer, I understand Rigo is waiting for you. He tells me he intends dropping you. Wherever you must be dropped.
Oh, yes. And I hear that when he drops you, stay dropped.
Come on, BB.
Bye. So long, Ozark.
Bye. Thanks for the advice.
Nice to see you again. Tim! Tim! I see you at dinner, Dad.
I hope I get a line. I really like
Miss Fisk!
Good afternoon, Mr. G. Just doing my daily isometrics. Must keep fit, mustn't we?
Yes, we must. Isometrics? With music?
Oh, yes, it's the latest.
I wonder if the phys ed department knows about this.
Oh, certainly, they must. Oh, you arrived just in time. Judy and a strange-looking fellow waiting for you out at the pool.
Oh, well, tell them I'll see them in a minute.
Honey, I still don't understand why you object to my coming here.
You know why. I'm trying to get a campaign underway on this campus. It can't be jeopardized with your kind of action.
You do dig my kind of action, don't you?
You know I do. But there's a time and a place.
What's wrong with this place?
And do me a favor. Stay away from Tim. It's just a bit too friendly if you dig my intent, doll.
Oh, can I help it if I'm the friendly type? Tiger, you know I don't settle for boys where men are concerned.
Oh, well, I know.
Daddy, I thought I'd never see you again. This wonderful young man is Jesse Crawford, Daddy.
Hello, son.
How do you do, sir?
I'm not sure yet. All right, young lady. What's the reason for this exhibition of dramatics?
Well, you see my car. Something went wrong with the steering, I think.
You think? Well, don't you know how you left it?
Oh, she left it a-flying, sir.
Huh?
The car flipped.
It what?
Oh, it was horrible, Daddy. Unconscious, stunned.
Where is the car?
It's a sort of a burnt offering right off the Valley Road.
It burned? Oh, no.
Oh, the flame grew higher and higher. In a matter of seconds, the car might have exploded. But this brave Samaritan, without regard for his own safety, beat back the flames and carried me off to safe ground. Isn't that just epic, Daddy?
How would you know all this if you were stunned?
Well, it had to be that way. Let Jesse tell you. Go on, tell him, Jesse.
Well, that's the way it happened, almost. I mean, I lifted her away from the car, and, well, that's about it, sir.
And the car burned up?
Yeah. I mean, yes, sir, it sure did.
Well, young man, I'm obviously in your debt.
I wouldn't say that, sir. As a matter of fact, I guess I'll go. Bye, sir.
You wouldn't let him go without some reward, would you, Daddy?
Well, I suppose not.
No,
But what shall it be?
I couldn't take anything, sir, really.
Oh, Daddy, Jesse would like to enter Waymount. Couldn't you help him?
I'll be glad to. We have certain requirements, of course. You have graduated from high school, haven't you?
Oh, yes, sir, I did. I was just a cut above average then, but I know I can do a lot better now.
Oh, I think we can swing it. Yours will be a special registration.
Oh, that's great. Anything you say, sir.
Oh, you report to my office at 9 o'clock in the morning sharp.
Thank you, sir. I'll be there.
Isn't he just wonderful? I'll phone the student dorm right away. So you'll have a place to stay. I think you might fit in there just fine.
Oh, that's great. Honey.
I say, Balta, what species of strange creature do we encounter here?
Well, it's not a highwayman. Probably a poor wandering minstrel. Probably a dropout from the Peace Corps' chamber group.
Shall we offer him a tuppence for a roundelay? He rather looks like he needs it.
Hey, why don't you guys lay off, huh?
Well, if it isn't a mad scientist to the rescue.
Ah, you guys, huh? Looking for a mouthful of knuckles or maybe a couple of fat lips, huh? Yeah. Ah, me, humble black belt karate man. Would care for a small demonstration? Otherwise, sayonara.
Come, Balta. Our existence is threatened.
Oh, we're off to Camelot to hatch a little plot.
Where the
weather's frigid, but the girls are not.
Thanks for coming to my rescue. These guys are really getting me riled. Jesse's my name.
Ah, one good turn deserves another, Jesse. I'm Eddie Stewart. Remember? We were swimming at Grant's pool yesterday.
Oh, that's nothing. Hey, Eddie, you sure are a good actor. Boy, the way you put those guys down. You majoring in drama?
Nope. That's just a hobby, mixed with political science and physics. I have a theory that every good scientist should know his politics, and likewise with politicians.
And, you're really serious about running for student body president.
Oh, sure. But, unable to fight Rigo's dead serious political action, I do other things. Stuff like inventing my own machine.
A real machine?
Well, not exactly. It's more of a gadget. I call it my gyroscopic space beam dream. Oh, it makes me feel 10 feet tall. And it also does my laundry.
Well, listen, Eddie, I'll see you later. I'm still taking my classification test.
And music?
Oh, no, this is my hobby. Sometimes I start getting a little homesick, and it sure comes in handy. It sort of takes the place of friends.
I know what you mean. Well, say, how about joining up with my little old group, the Waymountain Boys, all charter staffers of the Egghead Party. But I hope you can sing.
Well, I did all right back home with my folk rocking, but I don't know as it'd go around here.
Oh, look, man, you're talking to the head of the group. Now, why don't you go on in the dorm and get that guitar tuned up, and before you can say serendipity, I'll have the rest of the guys over.
All right, sure thing, Eddie, right after I finish with this test. Oh, say, does this mean that I'm a politician, too?
Hey, we'll have to talk about that, huh?
What fool this mortal be that looks but cannot see? that listens but cannot hear, and his heart is filled with fears. You came, you saw, you loved, because your heart was pure. But I was blind and I left you behind. Yes, I left you behind. Never again will I find a love.
Hey, what's that? What's going on around here?
Got me. Say, could it be that kooky hillbilly? Sounds like him.
Oh?
Will I find a girl like you? Never again will I find a love so true.
He's all right.
Yeah, he sure is.
Say, I've got an idea. You know, we could use a little color on our team to sort of abet the cause. How about getting this joker to lead a blowout at the gym? Everyone will show up for something like that. When the festivities cool, I make an entrance and hit him with a fax. Free show plus speech equals success.
Rigged? That's brilliant.
Go ahead in and set it up. I've got to meet your sister.
Just leave it to me, buddy.
What fool this mortal be? And that fool is me. That fool is me.
Great. Great. Yes, that was great. That was great. Say, man, it sure didn't take you long to fall into the groove. But you know something? I think your stuff should be heard by the rest of the student body.
Here it comes.
Thanks very much, Mr. Grant.
No, Tim. Call me Tim.
Well, thanks a heap, Tim, but these...
Say, Jess, we're planning for a bit of a blast to be held at the gym in a week or so. Problem is, so far, we've got no headliner.
And you want Jesse to MC and entertain, right?
Well, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Me?
Why not you?
Sure, you can do it.
Oh, heck, I couldn't.
No, you
Oh,
couldn't.
sure you could. Hey, a week or so. That's just prior to student elections. Bit coincidental, wouldn't you say?
Don't be crude, Ed. It's just a blast. We're meeting at Bobo's A-Go-Go tonight. Think you can make it?
Where BB Vendemir shakes it up?
Yeah. Well, good, then it's all settled. We might as well have a ball before it's solid and hit the books. Amen?
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll be there.
Good. See you then.
Okay.
Take care.
So long.
See you,
Jess.
See you later.
So long,
Be good
fellas.
now.
So long.
Don't fret, hillbilly buddy. We got it made.
What fool this mortal be that looks but cannot see? Woohoo!
Hi, hon. Sorry I kept you waiting.
It occurs to me I've been doing a lot of waiting for you lately. What's the story, honey? Aren't things the same with us?
Yes, of course,
But what?
Well, you know how I feel about you. I just wish you'd give up those ideas you have and be yourself.
I happen to believe in what I'm doing, whether you do or not.
Why not consider solving things quietly, with honest-to-goodness discussions? That's all Dad wants.
So that's it. Don't worry, doll. I wouldn't think of putting your pop in a bad light.
It does worry me. He is my father, you know.
Sure, honey, I understand. Daddy's a bit old-fashioned. This is all I wish to point out. Not to do him any harm. So give us a big kiss till I see you at 8. Remember, pick you up at 8.
And now, it's Bobo Go-Go's pleasure to present Come On, Let's Live a Little, starring BB and her boys.
Hey, come on. Come on, that's it. Yeah, come on. Let's live a little. But there's a time for work and a time for play. But let's forget about work today. Come on. Let's live a little.
Baby. You've met everyone, haven't you?
Yes, I believe I've had the pleasure. How do you do, Miss Grant? Hi, Tim.
Hi.
Well, if it isn't my Ozark buddy.
I'd like you to show Jesse around, BB. He's quite a guy. Sings, plays guitar, but needs a mother's love.
Oh, brother. Well, I won't let you down. Come here, baby. Mommy's got something special for you.
Watch me pry this farmer. Say, Jesse, how about you singing a number?
Yeah,
Come on. You can do it. Come on. That's it, baby. Sing a number.
We're taking you out, Bo.
It's the story of my life. Okay, Eddie. Attention, everyone. And now I'd like to present my relief pitcher. None other than that way out red top madman from Waymount, Eddie Stewart.
In just an instant, we'll bring you Instant Girl as rendered by Waymount's instant success, Jesse Crawford.
Well, there's instant coffee and there's instant tea. Everybody's going on an instant spree. And I bet you somewhere in this crazy world, somebody's working on an instant girl. Where you open up the package, pour the water in, and if she comes to wait, you bet keep adding till she's been. And if she doesn't love you and treat you tenderly, well, you can get another at your nearby grocery. Hey. And there's instant cake. Now I even hear them making instant steak. And somewhere on the TV, I know I'm gonna see an instant girl that made love to me. When you open up the package, pour the water in, and if she comes to wait, you bet you add until she's in. And if she doesn't love you and treat you tenderly, well, you can get another at your nearby grocery. Yeah, you open up the package, pour the water in, and if she comes to it, you bet you add until she's in. And if she doesn't love you and treat you tenderly, well, you can get another at your nearby grocery. Yeah, you open up the package.
Beautiful, baby. Listen, you can swing around here just any old time. Mommy will give you tender, loving care. And anytime you want to quit this campus gig, baby, I could use a talented partner like you.
Yes, the Beatles started singing, and they grew 'em up a hair, and the whole world thought they started something new. But us folks, we know better, so we wrote them boys a letter with a picture of our Grandpa Davy Hugh.
And I noticed in the latest fashion magazine.
What'd you notice, Jim?
That the dresses, they get shorter every day.
Well, I ain't a bit surprised.
Oh, but it's gonna take a while before they catch up to the style of our favorite country cousin Daisy May.
Oh, Daisy May.
Oh, way back home up in them hills, where the law can't find our steals.
Land's sakes, Jim. Who do you suppose is a sniping?
I don't know, Aunt Ethel, but whoever does sure guys are good.
Well, don't let's just sit here like two scared possum. Let's get out and take a look.
There she is, flatter than a dead mush rat. We got no spare. Reckon it's gonna be impossible to get to Jesse's school.
Ah, fiddlesticks. Why can't we just flatten all them tires and kind of lope along?
Well, I suppose we'd have a match set then.
Hello there. Need any help?
I reckon so. Could you tell us how far a piece it is up to that college around here? Our cousin Jesse Crawford goes there.
Oh? Yes, I think he stays at the dorm. We're going up that way now. Be glad to give you a lift.
Well, I don't know.
Well, it doesn't look like you'll be going anywhere with those tires.
I think she's right, Annie. It's getting kind of late, and if we're going to get these things up to Jesse before dark, we better take him up on it.
Well, maybe you're right, Jim. You get them pups out and put them in the car.
Yes, sir. There you go.
Well, thank you.
I don't think you'll be needing that. Do you, ma'am?
Oh, yes, I will. Never can tell when maybe somebody might not cotton to my way of making music. Thank you, girls. That's mighty nice of you, putting all that stuff in the car. Dang, there goes my G-string.
You hurt, Aunt Ethel?
Heck no. I ain't been hurt since I caught my foot in a corn juicer when them revenuers snuck up on us in 1953. Say, Jeff, we better hurry up. I gotta get down there and shoot holes in the rest of them tires so we can get going.
Yes, Manny. Say, our car's down the road a spell. I reckon we're going to have to get a lift to get back there to pick it up.
Well, here now, Jeb, don't you worry about that. You take old Betsy to California and we can swap again on your way back.
Well, thank you. Much obliged.
Hey, don't forget to meet us in the gym, Jesse.
Oh, I won't. I'll see you later, Eddie.
And don't forget that guitar.
I won't.
Say, looks like you're already popular with the students, Jesse.
Say, tell me, Jesse, you got a sad look about you. Something in your eyes. Aren't you plumb happy here, boy?
Oh, no. It ain't nothing. I'm fine, honest, Jeb. Oh, sometimes I do get a little lonesome like, but oh, it ain't nothing. Everything's plumb fine, really.
Now, you know you don't have to stay here, Jesse, if you don't want to. Why, you just pick up your guitar, get your hair long, go around acting crazy with that palsy look on you. You'll be famous, like them foreign fellas. And maybe you can write a book. And they'll give you one of them fancy papers saying you're a doctor or something or other.
Aunt Ethel, you're the greatest. Come on now, let's get it going. California's filling up every minute.
Land sakes, these young'uns always in a rush. Goodbye, Jesse boy.
Well, bye, Aunt Ethel.
Jeb, see you, buddy.
Thanks for the victuals and goods.
That was the funniest sight. All those boxes and that square and the little food. What about Shotgun Granny? Say, do you think they could be heading for Beverly Hills?
Over and over, I hear your name, and it keeps calling me to try again, to take just one more chance, another start. But over and over, you break my heart.
Over and over, who breaks your heart?
Oh, hi.
Somebody really break your heart?
Not really. But I think I know what it'd feel like.
How's that?
It's sort of a extra lonely feeling, I guess.
Don't tell me you're lonely.
Well,
What? You couldn't be. Not with that BB coming on the way she does.
BB? Coming on for me?
Well, I'm not completely out of it. Anybody could see it.
Well, suppose she was. Some people just take the time to be friendly. There's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. You just don't know BB.
Well, at least she's not like the rest of the highbrow girls around here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, they treat me like a hayseed farm boy. Think my relatives belong on the cartoon pages. I wouldn't say that's going out of your way to make a guy feel welcome.
Oh, come on, Jesse. Give us a chance. Nobody's got it made. Whoever you are, or wherever you come from.
I'd say you got it made. School full of friends, pa's a dean, smart boyfriend.
Uh-huh. He's smart. Says all the right things. Almost perfect. Like a machine.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought you and Rigo were...
Oh, I was really convinced. I'm afraid I was wrong. It's the dean's daughter he's interested in. My name, not me.
Wow, I never realized it. Sorry, Judy.
Let's just forget it, Jesse. Come on, sing some more.
'Cause over and over I try to forget, but somehow I always feel the pain of regret. And each time I try to find somebody new, oh, over and over I keep thinking of you. Oh, over and over I keep thinking of you.
Instant biscuits and there's instant love, but there's just one thing that I'm dreaming of, for some scientific genius to hear my cry and help me find some memo any... Good morning, Mr. G.
Good morning. What's for breakfast?
Oh, there's orange juice and Canadian bacon, scrambled eggs, coffee, and hot biscuits.
I will not have the biscuits. They don't seem to agree with me.
Neither do a lot of the students, it seems.
Yes, I know.
It's all there on the front page. But the newsmen are behind you.
It's too bad they don't comprise the Board of Regents.
What is this business all about, Mr. G?
Oh, I don't know. It's something about more latitude, more privileges, more liberal discussion of problems. I don't know exactly what problems the students wish to discuss, but a few egocentric rebels are doing their best to find some.
Well, why don't you find them first?
Now, how do I go about that, Miss Ann Lambers?
There's a wingding down at the gym tonight, and if I were you, I would just drop in and let them know that they can talk all they want, and you're always willing to listen.
That can be accomplished with a simple memo on the bulletin board.
Oh, it's not the same. When you say it in person, it's a lot more effective.
Miss Fitz, I prefer that you run the house and let me run the administration of the college.
Sorry, Mr. G. I hope my advice works better than my biscuits.
Oh, man, I've had it. A real honey of a day. Had too much to do, though. Had to cut most of my classes. But I think things are really beginning to pay off. Really go-go.
Rigo, does Jesse know what his show is being used for?
What difference does it make? All he has to do is twang his stupid guitar and get the ruck in the mood.
Do you really think it's fair to him? To Don't you think you should tell him about the speech?
Don't tell me you're worried about Farm Boy.
I just think the least you can do is tell him what it's all about.
Stop yelling. You silly female, what makes you so high and mighty all of a sudden?
Because I just saw you for what you really are. A big fat ego, floating on a bunch of empty promises. You don't care about the trouble you make for others, as long as they're shouting, "Hail Rigo!"
Okay, doll, if that's the way you feel, go back to what you are. The confused, neurotic, addle-pated offspring of a chicken-livered father.
There's a dance, go-go, called the go-go, go-go. Do it so slow, yeah. Let's go-go. Well, do it, yeah, do it, do it, do it. And now, do it, yeah, a go-go. Well, this dance is not like the rest. You grab your girl with a little finesse. Lower your arms, move your feet. That's right, you're getting on the beat. You, yeah, can go-go. Well, this dance is not like the rest. You grab your girl with a little finesse. Lower your arms, move your feet. That's right, you're getting on the beat. You, yeah, can go-go. All right, now, do it so slow. Go-go. Hey, let's go-go. Go-go. Whoa, you, yeah, can go-go. Come on now, let's go-go. All right, yeah, can go-go.
Hey, Eddie, that's great. Well, hi, Judy. Come on in.
Hi, boys.
Hi, Judy.
Hi. That sounds fine to me, fellas. What do you think, Judy?
Oh, it sounds the greatest.
Well, I think that's all for now, boys. We can take a little break. So long, Swinger.
Okay. See you, Eddie.
Bye.
See you guys. Yeah,
See you later.
You seem to be a lot happier than the last time I saw you, Jesse.
Oh, things have really been going great lately. You know, I was really wrong about all those people. I guess it just takes time.
Now, that's a positive kind of thinking. Makes for a lot happier world.
Oh, it sure does. You know, the music is really coming along great for the show.
Jesse, that's just what I came here to talk to you about.
Hey, great. Listen, with that nice voice of yours, I got a honey of a song the two of us could do.
No, no, genius. That's not what I want to discuss.
Well, what is it then?
Jesse, has it occurred to you why they picked you? Specifically you to headline the show?
Well, I don't know. It's just that this kind of stuff is all a go now. They tell me the kids love to go to a shindig like this where they can clap and holler and sing rather than just sit around and listen to some guy.
Sure. That's just the point. Everyone will be there, singing, shouting, having a great time. And then what happens?
Well, what do you mean then what happens?
Simply this, Jesse. The real purpose for this entire affair is to get a big crowd together so that Rigo and his bunch can talk to them, get them on their side and...
Now, wait a minute. Tim told me it was going to be a friendly get-together with music and singing, and if I can't believe your own brother, who can I believe? Besides, the kind of kids that go for folk rock and just don't cotton to a fellow like Rigo. He'd be wasting his time. Now, how's old Rigo going to get a word in edgewise with so much singing going on?
Well, all day long and through the night. If you ain't the actress, baby, you're picking a fight.
You used to be like a country mouse, but now you come on like a burning house. Now I can swim across the ocean.
bear until his face turns blue. But I can't take that back talk that I'm getting here from you. No, I can't take that back talk that I'm getting here from you.
Thank you very much. And I'm sure Jesse and all the rest of the performers thank you, too. I bet a lot of you came here tonight thinking there's got to be a gimmick. But forget that, because you all came here tonight of your own personal interest. And here's a man with your own personal interest at heart, one of our very own R.E.G.O.
I know it's kind of hard to follow this stuff. Now, wait, don't get me wrong. I love it. I can go too. But there's a lot of much more important things here that we have to think about, talk about, and what's more, do something about. For weeks now, we've been trying to get together enough people to take a stand. As you know, we've got a problem. Well, let's say many problems. But the main one, the basis, the crux of these matters is, we want, and we want it now, an exact, clear-cut delineation of our rights on this campus. Something happens and we're allowed to talk about it. Something else and we're stopped dead in our tracks. Well, we've had it. We want complete freedom to think and talk as we wish, when and where we wish. We've had our stomachs full of this back and forth dilly-dallying authority. Yeah!
Wait. Judy, please listen to me. Don't cry. I can't stand to see you cry.
Leave me alone. Let go and leave me alone.
Listen, I didn't know it would be like that, really.
My father, my poor father. Do you know what he's going through in there right now?
Judy, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't do anything ever to hurt your father. I owe him more than I could...
Yes, you owe him. You owe him a lot. I tried to tell you what happened, but no. You just wouldn't believe me.
Judy, listen to me, please.
Leave me alone. Why don't you just go back where you came from?
Where's Jesse? Anybody seen Jesse?
Hey, somebody saw him around after Judy.
Well, come on. Gotta find him.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, boys.
Yeah.
Now, listen. We've got to see Jess and tell him what happened.
Yeah.
Boy, wasn't the old man great tonight? Sure made me feel proud.
Yeah, I think Jesse will like that. Come on.
Hey, Jesse, get up. Get up. Gee, that was great work. What a coup. Come on.
Leave me alone, all of you. Get out of here. Go on, get.
What's wrong, Jesse? Hold it. What's biting you?
I'll tell you what's biting me. It's a bunch of lying, double-dealing, lying varmints. None of you really cared about me. You just wanted to use me. And I was too dumb to know it. And you're the lowest of them all. You don't even like your own pa.
Hey, man, stop it. Listen to me, Jesse.
Never again.
Well, of all the backward...
you or something.
No, nothing like that. I wanted to see you. I've had it around here.
Okay, honey. Tell me what's happening. Tell Mommy all about it.
Look, nothing's wrong. I just want to bail out of this place. I'm sick and tired of batting my brains out trying to help a bunch of spineless teenagers.
But, darling, I thought you enjoyed what you were doing here.
I did, but... What's that difference? Listen, I'm leaving, Bea, tonight. I want you to come with me.
Oh. Yeah. Well, sure, Rigo. You know I'll go anywhere with you, but
But what?
I don't know. I guess I just can't leave the go-go, that's all. You gotta stay
You
here.
gotta what?
Well, this is a job, Rigo, you know. It's my job. They have to find somebody to audition and replace
Don't worry
you.
about that. I'll talk to Bo, explain it.
Now, wait a minute. What about the others?
What others?
Hey, cool it, baby. You're
What
hurting
others?
my arm.
Maybe you're getting soft on that gravel-throated hillbilly, too. Is that it?
Jesse, please. Ow! 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 Hey, fellas, stop that. Oh, my. Oh.
We better get Spooko and Jake. There's a rumble.
Help! Spooko! Oh, somebody! Help! Jake! Come on!
Come on, break it up. Let's go.
Somebody get me out of here!
Okay, come on.
Wait a minute. We didn't do nothing.
Let's go.
Jake!
Come on.
Wait! Hey! Help! Me! Me! Jake! Get me out of here!
Now stay the heck out of here.
Wait a minute. We didn't do nothing. We didn't get out
Jake! Jake! Woo!
Hey, Bea, you're on.
Sure I'm on. I'm on. You can see that I'm on. Well, get me out of here, you big moron!
Sorry we had to bounce your boy, honey.
Oh, that's okay, baby. As far as I'm concerned, he can go right on bouncing. Ooh.
What in the world happened to you?
My sweet gyrospace beam dream. Oh, she was great. But the output momentum exceeded the local geomagnetic vector and...
Your what?
Well, I just got going too fast and... pow. But I'm gonna keep trying.
Oh, now, come on. Don't worry. Here, now, come on. You try and relax. Now, don't cry. Let's see what fix everything. You two? What's gotten into this family tonight?
He was great, Bitsy. Just great. You should have seen him.
He must have been. It sure looks like you got the worst of it.
No, I mean, Dad was.
Dad? Tell me, what happened?
Well, after the show, Rigo came on stage. You know, telling the kids about how we've got to do something about the
Yeah,
situation
yeah.
here at Waymont and how we've got to get some action. When in walked Dad, real cool. He walked slowly down the aisle and, well, I've never seen such a look on his face before. He looked kindly. But man, he looked like Mount Rushmore.
Go on, go on.
Well, there was a lot of shouting and noise, but Dad kept walking. He came up on the stage and still very cool. And then everything quieted down.
Well, what did he say? What did he say?
A lot of things, good things, and they listened. Finally, he said, why can't we talk these things over like civilized people should? There's no need for mass meetings and violence and hysteria.
And then he said, if there were any problems, he was always ready to listen.
How'd you know that?
I have ESR. That's extrasensory reception. Besides, I think I know Mr. G pretty well by now.
Well, then the kids all applauded him, and then everything quieted down. They were all relieved.
And how on earth did you get in this condition?
That's another story.
Ah.
Me and some of the fellows went over to thank Jesse for getting the kids over to the gym. Well, I guess he misunderstood the whole thing because he went ape. He hauled off and belted me, and that did it. The whole play started to come apart. All I remember is coming out from underneath a mountain of scratching and pulling arms and legs.
And you came running home. Well, you better get yourself fixed up. I'll go tell Judy, and then I'll whip up a batch of biscuits. Oh, what a house, what a house.
Is the dean here?
Come in here. Go out there. Hurry. Judy! Judy!
I really, honestly, cross my heart, don't want you to leave.
Judy, I want to believe you, but I'm afraid. I'm scared everything I do is gonna...
But you shouldn't be scared of anything. Look, are you scared of this?
Tim? Tim? Where's Tim?
Hiya, Dad. Be seeing you more, a lot more. Come on, beautiful.
Well, I've heard that before.
Hey, Judy, the kids are all waiting outside. Come on and hurry up. And bring that crazy punch-slinging singer with you. It's the Eddie Stewart for Press rally.
Hey, did you hear that? A rally for Eddie.
Hey, come on, we got it. Hi, everybody. Hey, Eddie for Press. Hey.
Well, here I go, everybody. I'll see you all at the gym.
Have a good trip.
Now something special. We have the Pier Extraordinaire to lead you in. Tonight's the night.
Well, tonight's the night. I'm gonna do it up right. Yeah, tonight's the night, baby. I'm gonna do it up right. I'm gonna take the town and turn it upside down. I'm gonna do it tonight. Tonight's the night. I'm gonna do it up right. Yes, tonight's the night. I'm gonna do it up right. Yeah, I'm gonna take this town, turn it upside down. I'm gonna do it tonight. Gonna twist and shout. Show 'em what it's all about. Gonna twist and shout. Show 'em what it's all about. Yeah, I'm gonna have a fling, I'm gonna laugh and sing. I'm gonna do it tonight. Well, I'm all ready, I'm ready to go, and the clock's on the nose at 8. Well, I better get moving and get on out before it gets too late. 'Cause tonight's the night. I'm gonna do it up right. Yes, tonight's the night. I'm gonna do it up right. Oh, gonna have a ball, I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna do it tonight. Hey, come on. Come on, let's live. Yeah, come on. Let's live a little.